So I'll read out this story for you. There was a farmer who grew the best quality corn, the grains that we grow in our farms and all. No? He used to grow the best quality corn. Every year he won many prizes for growing the best quality corn. So once what happened, a news reporter, you are seeing news reporter in the TV and all, no? They go and they ask so many questions and all. So one news reporter, he came to him and interviewed him and learned something very interesting. The farmer shared his corn seeds with his neighbors. Now whatever corn he grew, he gave like one bag of corn to his neighbors also. Now when we are competing with others in the school also, you all compete with others, no? So you all don't tell the secret of your whichever competition you are taking part in. Do you tell that I am going to take part in this and these are the points that I am going to speak on, or I am going to say? Because you don't want, you want to hide it. You don't want others to take your points and say on those points, because you want to win. But it was very surprising that he shared his corns and he was getting prize, and others could have got the prize, isn't it? So that's why the reporter was very surprised, and he asked him, how can you afford to share your corn seeds with your neighbors? So they are also entering the same competition with you, the reporter asked. Sir, said the farmer, the wind picks up pollen from the ripening corn and swirls it from field to field. Hence, I share my corn seeds with all my neighbors so that we all grow good quality corn. So how true it was. He says when the nature is doing its work from one field to another, the corn is going with the wind from one place to another. When nature is doing it, then who are we to stop? We are just human beings. So I am doing my duty. Nature is sharing everything, so why shouldn't I? I also share the good quality corn with my neighbors. You see, children, that you must be thinking that always we should keep on having competition with our neighbors. It generally happens. In one house, supposing somebody has bought something new, immediately the other neighbor will say, oh, he bought something new, let me also buy better than that one. This sort of competition people have. But remember one thing, that supposing there is a poor person staying next to your house and you are with full of riches, all sorts of things you are having, and you are enjoying life like anything, and your neighbor is leading a miserable life. Is it good? I don't think so. So always we must remember that if our neighbors are sad, they are in sorrow, they are in misery, we cannot be happy. So we must improve the standard of their living also. If we are having everything in our house, not saying go and donate it to them, but try to take them out of that situation so that their lives also may become happy. If someone is in the house capable of doing good jobs, educated and everything, try to get that person a good and suitable job somewhere so that his standard of living also may rise. So this is our duty, but how many of us do it? Think over it. Very few. Very few think about the society, the people living around us. So we have to think about the welfare of others also. If every member in the society is happy, then the whole country will be happy. But there is so much of poverty in our country, all over the place, and in some house you will find that people are in luxury, all types of expensive things they are having. They are going for parties, movies, this, that, all so many things. And in another house close by only, people are starving due to hunger. They don't have one meal a day. So, is it right? We have to think about it, about the society, how we are going to uplift these people who are still below the poverty line, how we are going to bring them up. So that story, what it highlights, the importance of our responsibility and teaches us community living, that how we should live in a community. So create that type of atmosphere around you, happy atmosphere, safe atmosphere, and comfortable neighborhood we should have. You see, have you ever heard about neighborhood watch plan? What is it? What is neighborhood watch plan? It is in your book. If you see your book, you will see it, that sometimes everywhere police cannot go. And all the time police cannot protect us. So sometimes it is our duty also to take care of all these things. When we are living in supposing a society, a small society, houses of 500 or 400 or 300 living in that campus. So we should in turns take up that every day these many people will be on duty at night time, from maybe 8 o'clock to morning 4 or 5 o'clock. Because this is the time when robbery and all takes place. So when we take up this in time, every house in turns, one day 5 people or 6 people, for 2 hours, 2 hours, if everybody spares their time, night time, and they will take care of the society. Then what happens, if they see any suspicious someone, when they see that person, he is not of the society, he is coming very quietly, very slowly, he is moving, looking here and there, that person is suspicious. He is a culprit, maybe he is going to commit some crime, so that person is called suspicious. If you feel that someone is like that, those who are on duty, they can immediately that time call the police. They should not take the action and catch him and all. So he can, if he's having a gun or revolver or something, he can shoot you. So slowly, quietly call the police and inform the police about. So this type of neighborhood watch plan we can carry on if we are wanting safety in our society where we are living, and we can help other people, and especially the elderly people, elderly members and children are in danger mostly if they are alone, living alone due to some reason. So this we can prevent crime. So it is a wonderful way of crime prevention, and we can give it a try. So this is how we can care for others. Now, how we are going to care for our neighbors, we will highlight this topic, this point, and I will come back in a moment. So I'll be right there after a little while. So wait for me.